So, I'm making this video because I've tried so many times to get my other channel back, and it's not worked, unfortunately. My other channel was called Jared Jams, and I had it for 7 years almost, from 2017 till 2024, and I'm especially sad because I've worked on a video series that had a poem every day of the year, and luckily I have that's a basis for a book that I wrote that I published. But that was 365. It was going to be 366 as one was scheduled for February 29th, but now they're all gone. Over 300 videos just straight up gone. Though I did have two that were saved, and I uploaded them recently on this channel. And I guess part of it is on me because, I didn't think to save them anywhere. I just thought, well, I'll just upload them to my channel and they'll just always be there. But that sadly is not the case. Maybe someday I'll do the project again. But how difficult that is to make over 300 videos, have them all erased, and then do it again. It's not easy. And, I did do compilations. I had ones where I put all the links for different months together, and I had one for the first 6 months. I was going to do it for all of them together, and I hope I saved it. I don't remember if I did save that anywhere else. So you can imagine how frustrating that is to make hour upon hour long video just to have them gone so quick. And you might be wondering, well, what did I do? What was it that made my channel get deleted? Maybe I did something wrong. Well, what I did a few years ago, there was this, I don't know if I even can say what he was, but this bad man named Elliot Rodger who uploaded a manifesto that's free to read. You can go Google search it and you can read the whole thing for yourself. And I decided to read it on my channel, and I made it very clear that I was not in support of the things he did. And I mocked him a lot in my videos reading his work. And I put it at it from the perspective of a writer by reading it and commenting on it from that perspective. But YouTube has really gone off the deep end because, they claim that I was supporting a violent criminal organization, which I was not. But they have it where you can't even upload things created by violent people or bad people. And it's so strange to me because I was inspired by this other series that I'll link in the description below for you to see, but somebody else did the same thing. And as of last time I checked, their channel is still up. So what's the difference? Why are they okay, but I am not? It's strange because I didn't even get that many views. I was steadily climbing up. I got like 17, which doesn't sound like a lot, but in the first few days for a channel like mine, that actually was kind of impressive. And I got like over 1,000 subscribers. Again, not that much in the grand scheme of things, but it was steadily growing, and it was exciting. And what really was an extra punch was the fact that when I found this out, I was actually watching videos about YouTube World Records, and I kept thinking, maybe someday if my channel is around long enough, it will break some records too. Well, lo and behold, that didn't happen. And I tried a technique. Well, I've tried sending an appeal where I explained all this. They said, nope. nope, your channel's gone. And I even heard of this other technique where you would ask Team YouTube on Twitter. I made a whole Twitter account just for this. And same thing, I explained everything too. But no, YouTube is so... I don't know what's up with them. And I think it's automated, honestly. I don't think a real person is going in and doing all this, because I refuse to believe that a real person is that dense after being so thoroughly explained to that I'm not supporting this content. But no, they literally just... And I made like literally over 1,000 videos, and I was working hard on a series of playing the Lego video games as well, and it's all gone now, and that's so bad. And you know, I should have made a backup channel or something, and you know what, I did. I'm not gonna say what it is. All the videos on there are private anyways, but it just is so... it really sucks, you know, spending so much time on something that ultimately is gone now. I spent years and years of my life trying to cultivate a fan base that would extend over to my writing career, and now it's just gone in an instant. And that's just terrible. And you know, I've grown up a lot these past few years. I'm not gonna cry over it. And if this happened a few years ago, I probably would have, if I'm being totally honest with you, because I used to be very emotional about these sort of things. Because you know, it's not like it was a person, but it's something I put a lot of time and effort into, and there's nothing to show for it. And I've used this analogy. It's like not only losing a loved one, but like also losing all traces that they ever even existed. You have literally nothing to remember them by. Nothing. Though of course I have some screenshots and things, and I might put that into a video. And like I said, I did have some videos that were remained, and there are some that I uploaded on this channel as well as the Jared Jams one. So not all is lost, but it's a fraction. It's a very minuscule amount. I mean, maybe like 5 videos in total out of literally over 1,000. And you know, to soften the blow a bit, I do remind myself that this channel is not always the best quality. I mean, with that many videos, you're gonna have some duds. And a lot of my most viewed were ripped from other things. I made live streams from... well, I recorded live streams on Instagram. My most viewed video was taken from the Randy Feldface special, where he talked about Ernest Hemingway. I compiled Nostalgia Critic's Star Trek videos. You know, these are things that weren't my creation. I might have modified them a bit. But you know, it's just something that's sad. And I was on an upwards trajectory before then. I was gonna... well, I still am gonna be part of a talent show coming up soon. My phone's low battery. And I'm gonna be part of an art gallery and things, and it's still exciting, you know, but I have this looming in the back of my head the whole time, thinking maybe some way, somehow I'll get my channel back. But now I'm in complete doubt. I'll link the Twitter thread in the description below. But you know, what's even worse is that the same day this happened, I was sick. Like really, really sick. Like I was sneezing and coughing to the point where it was like painful. And I couldn't move or anything. And weirdly enough, I've been coughing a lot ever since getting more of this devastating news. I don't know if that's connected somehow, I mean, I was a bit sick before then. And I got the news initially on my sister's birthday. Like, how much more terrible can you get? My own birthday's coming up soon as well, but again, this and it's something I've not really told my family about because I don't know how to explain that to them. Yeah, I had a YouTube channel and it got deleted because I read a manifesto of a killer, even though I made it clear I was not supporting what he did and I was making fun of him. And I was far from the first person to do this, and there's other videos doing the same thing. But, you know, I do try to look on the positives, and that channel was a bit cluttered. I had so many things like that poetry series, but also a lot of reviews for things, random short videos. And, you know, I did think maybe I should branch out and maybe make channels devoted to specific things rather than putting them all in one channel. So I think I'll do something like that, and I'll update you on the creation of new channels as they come. Man, it's so sad. It really is. But there's sadder things out there. You know, I'm still alive. I'm in relatively good health. And I still got the ability to make videos, and some of my videos were saved. Some of my most favorite ones, too. So, not all hope is lost. And I'm not going to let it get me down, because that's the thing. If I sit here and sulk in my misery for longer than I already have, then they win. Then the companies win. And maybe it's not good to view it as hero versus villain or anything, but if I were to act defeated, then I really would be. No, I'm not going to let this ruin my career. I'm not going to let this ruin my life, because I am still young. I am 24, soon to be 25. And I can come back even better. And I think that's the true victory. Instead of sulking, I mean, I've sulked a bit in this video and in the previous ones about where I had the guitar, but no, I'm not going to do that forever. I think the best thing to do is to come back even better. Because like I said, I'm going to have new channels, and for all you know, it's going to be even better. I'm going to have even better channels with even better videos than I had before. Okay? That's the true victory. Okay? And if you're going through anything similar, that's my advice to you. Okay? You can be sad about it for a while, and maybe you'll have a twinge of sadness the whole time for a long time, but if you really don't want to be defeated, then don't feel that way forever. Know that you are not defeated. And I have not been looking at the camera this whole time. I was looking out in that direction. It's kind of weird. But if your channel's got deleted and there's nothing you can do about it, come back better. Okay? Do what I'm doing. If so, you had some videos and they're gone now. Lost in cyberspace is the term I use for that. They're lost in cyberspace, out somewhere in some data field, maybe, I don't know. But you know what? You might remember them well enough if they were that good. And you can come back, remake them, and make them even better this time around. I believe Thomas Edison saw a fire in his studio or something like that, and he still looked on the bright side. It's a lot you can fault Thomas Edison for, but that's not one of them. So that's the thing. That's what's going on right now. To sum it up, the TLDR version. I had a YouTube channel, loads and loads of videos that I spent a lot of time on for most of them. And there's some remnants now, but they're all gone just because I read some manifesto that's free for everyone to read that other channels have read and not had anything bad happen to them, but somehow I got targeted. And I made the videos with the express purpose of ridiculing it, you know, because I thought maybe somebody out there will find the manifesto and think its ideas are good. Maybe they'll come to my videos and hear that they're not good. But YouTube, the bots that work there, I'm assuming they're bots, to be frank, because I don't think humans are this dull or this dumb. And if they are, then I guess I'm in more hot water for insulting them. But the point is, they didn't get that. They didn't understand that, so they took down my channel. And it's partially my fault for not saving those videos elsewhere. Most of them anyways. Some of them I have saved, so that's good. But as sad as that is, I'm not gonna let it defeat me. I'm not gonna let it get me down, because I can make similar videos, and I can make even better videos than I did before. And this could be a wake-up call now, because I've learned a lot from it. So I'm gonna be more careful about saving my videos, and I'm gonna be more careful about the content I create. Not because I did anything wrong, because I genuinely don't think I did, but if that's what I need to do to continue to work in this environment, then I guess I'll have to do it. Okay? Okay. But, you know, I like just woke up and I'm still not finished my coffee yet, so maybe I'm a bit off my rocker. I don't know. But hopefully, good things are to come. The year's still relatively new, and it's gotten off to a rocky start, but maybe it can only be uphill from here. Who knows?